Yo, what's up, y'all? I'm back with another video. You know what I'm saying? Single axle Daycab driver. You know what I'm saying? And I wrote down, you know what I'm saying, some comments that somebody had wrote. Two particular. The first one is Carla. Carla, she out of Atlanta, and she said, I'm a company driver out here in Atlanta, and truckers are telling me that getting a day cab is a bad idea and I'll make more money with a sleeper truck. Well, honestly, I mean, of course, that's kind of true, just based on the fact that with a day cab, you know what I'm saying, you're going home every day. You know what I'm saying? And with a sleeper, you sleeping out there every day. So naturally, they're gonna make more money. But in a way that's not always true. You know what I'm saying? And if you see the camera shaking or you hear loud rumbling, I'm out here getting loaded. But naturally, by design, it's true. But in reality, it's not true. Because I'll give you an example. When I started with Snyder, I was an over-the-road driver with a sleeper, staying out 2-3 weeks at a time. Oh, my lips kind of chapped. Staying out 3 weeks at a time, and I wasn't making nothing but $400-$500. A lot of times, those guys that's in sleepers, talk to them. They don't always have a load. Sometimes those guys be sitting at the truck stops 2 or 3 days waiting on a load in a sleeper. So just because you have a sleeper truck, it doesn't mean that you're making a lot of money. And anybody that's really being honest with you, I'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Most of these, like I say, by design, it's true. Because, oh yeah, I got a sleeper truck, so I'm going to be out here all day, all night. You have a day cab, you got to go home at a certain time. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, it's really not true. You know what I'm saying? And then too, it's all about what you want. Like, I would say this here. Money is like, when people say make money, you always have, everybody have a different definition of what money is. What's money to me might not be money to you, and what's money to you might not be money to me. You know what I'm saying? Most guys with these sleeper trucks, a lot of those guys have to make tons and tons of money because of their overhead costs. A lot of these guys have $1,800 truck notes. So a guy who have a truck note of $1,800, he can't afford to run like a day cab. So if you're a day cab driver, just say you're a day cab driver, and I'll just say me. Okay, to me, if you're in a day cab and you're making $5,000 a week, to me, $5,000 a week is nice money. To me, that's nice money. Now, to somebody who has a truck note, almost $2,000, that's just your truck note. You still have your insurance. If you have your own authority, you're paying your own insurance, which is maybe another $2,000. So that's $4,000 right there. We're not even talking about fuel. On a light week in a truck, if you're actually moving every day, a light week, let's $1,200. You're almost at $5,000 right now. So if I have a big sleeper truck and you telling me $5,000 a week, that's not no money. No. I need more like $10,000 to $12,000 a week. So as a, you know, so it all depends on what a person have for them to say, well, hey, if you get that day cab, you're not making no money, because he probably looking at his situation. You know what I'm saying? And that's most of the time, that's how people give you advice. They give you advice based on how they see the situation. Hey man, can you make money in trucking? Well, shit, man, I got a $2,000 truck note, man. Well, man, I got this job, man. They telling me they could pay me, you know what I'm saying, $6,000 a week. You think I could, you know what I'm saying? Man, that ain't no money. 6,000, man, shoot, man, that ain't no money, bro. 6,000 ain't no money? Hell nah, man. My truck note $2,000, man. My insurance $2,000, man. My fuel $1,500 to $2,000, man. That's $6,000 right there. But that might not be your situation. You know what I'm saying? You might not, when you get your day cab, you not gonna have a $2,000 truck note, especially if you get a single axle. Like I said, they got single axles going for the last one I seen. I say it was like $7. Penske got one on his website. It's out here in Dallas. It's at the used thing in Penske off of I don't know. Yeah, most of y'all probably not even from Dallas, so but anyway, it's like $7,000. You know what I'm saying? You put $3,000-$4,000 down on that, man, you might be looking at a truck note, I don't know, maybe $500-$600. So it's good to get advice from people, but when y'all discussing money, it's, you kind of gotta like hear and don't hear, because when you talk money, people are looking at their situation. They're looking at what they could survive off of. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, to me, if you told me, hey man, man, we doing $5,000-$6,000 a week, to me, man, I'm gonna say, man, you doing good. You know what I'm saying? But because I don't have that much on my plate, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, to the next guy whose situation is different, that's not no money. And to be honest, he's not really like being negative or, you know what I'm saying, trying to put you down. He's really like just, again, he's just giving it from his perspective. Based on what I'm dealing with, that's not no money. When I add up my bills that I have, that $6,000 is not no money. Not to discourage you, but that's not no money to a person with a lot of overhead. But again, if you ask me, I would have to ask you, caller. It all depends on, like, when he said there's no money, what's money to you? You know what I'm saying? Caller, what's money to you? You know what I'm saying? But because if you ask me, I'm gonna tell you, yeah, you can make money out here. Hold up, let me get my tablet. Y'all know I write everything down. Next one, Ice Cold June. That's a dope name too. I probably told you that before, but it really is. Ice Cold June said, I'm running a local power only in a day cab, and it's hard for me. If I had a sleeper, I could get more miles. I could get 600 to 700 mile loads. Let me stop right there. For y'all, if y'all don't know what power only loads is, this is a situation where you just show up with your truck. You don't have a trailer. The company, they provide you trailers. All you do is show up with your truck. In some case, and I'm gonna tell you how you can make you some money with your power only. But for right now, so basically you show up with your truck, and the company, they provide the trailers. Most of the time, you're doing a lot of dropping hooks. What dropping hooks mean is you go to a place, pick up their trailer, take it to another location, drop it there, and leave it there, and you go somewhere else. But let's get back to what he said. So Again, he said he's running local power only in a day cab, and it's hard for him. If he had a sleeper, he could get the 600, 700-mile loads. And he said Amazon took away his early access because his truck broke down. Now, for y'all who don't know what early access is, Amazon, man, Amazon might be one of the strictest, I don't even know if that's a word, but y'all know what I mean, strictest companies you could work for. Everything is about time. If you late, if your truck break down, they don't care. So when he said they took away like his early access, basically like when loads are coming on the board, he can't see them. They're hiding it from him. And it's really a punishment because either you were late or, like he said, in this case, his truck broke down. You know, is that right? Is that fair? No. But from their point of view, this is a business. And with some of these companies, when your truck is breaking down, they deem you not dependable. You're not stable. You're not dependable. We can't count on you. So as a punishment, when these good loads come across the board, we're not going to let you see them. We're not going to let you see these good loads until you get your act together. Now, getting your act together might be totally out of your control. You know what I'm saying? You driving down the highway and you get a blowout. That's not your fault. I mean, you know, your truck working good on Friday. You get in it Saturday, it don't crank up. That ain't your fault. Things happen. Do these companies care? No. They all about getting their loads to their destination. That's it. That's it. Now, I had to look at your name again. Ice Cold June. Let me tell you this. So, you said, well, you're under the impression that if you had a sleeper truck, you could get, and I'm assuming, and you could comment back, but this is what I'm assuming you're saying. I'm assuming that you're saying that if I had a sleeper truck, I could get the 600 and 700-mile loads, because you're thinking that those are going to be the loads that are going to pay me so much money. And I can't get those loads because I am in a day cab. Ice Cold June. Let me tell you this here, bro. You didn't say if you had a single axle or not. So I'm assuming that you don't. I'm assuming you have the regular day cab that, you know, could haul, 80,000 pounds or something like that. If you do, I would suggest you do this. I would suggest you haul containers. Plenty money in containers. Plenty money in containers. Okay, who can I haul containers for? XPO. Google them. XPO. You got a day cab, they will take you. They won't take a single axle day cab because a lot of times those containers are over 20,000 pounds. But if you just have a standard day cab, and this for you too, Carla, you out there in Atlanta, yeah. If y'all got regular day cabs, y'all should be hauling containers. Plenty dropping hooks. Most of them is dropping hooks. I mean, man, like, because to be honest, if I didn't have a single axle day cab, I would be hauling containers. Before I got my truck, that's what I was doing. I was hauling containers to the rail yard, to the port, and all of that stuff. I actually got my truck because the guy who, you know, I was with XPO, and the guy was telling me like, hey man, why don't you get your own truck? You know what I'm saying? And you could come out here and haul these containers and you could make you some real money. Well, I didn't know anything about trucks, you know, so I'm like, okay, I found this truck, and hey, I show up like, hey, let me get in. Oh no, man, we not that type of truck. Well, man, you wasn't Pacific. You know what I'm saying? Like, so nah, we can't take that one. I thought you was getting a regular one, but that's neither here nor there. But like I say, if y'all, Carla, had to look at your name again, Ice Cold June, man, if y'all got standard day cabs, man, go haul some containers. You know what I'm saying? And again, it kind of go back to what I'm saying too about the whole money thing. I don't know what y'all call money, but hauling containers, man, y'all could do 4 or 5 grand a week hauling containers. Some more than that. And Ice Cold June said that if he had a sleeper truck, he could run the 600, 700-mile loads. Ice Cold. I don't know if you seen my video, but from Dallas to Colorado is like 690 miles. I ran that in my single axle day cab. You know what I'm saying? You could get out there and run those loads in your truck. You know what I'm saying? No, you can't. No, you're not going to be able to sleep in a bed because you don't have a bed in the back of your truck, but you could pull over and go to a hotel, get you a hotel. Or you could do like I do. This is a Daycab airbed. And basically what you do, it got a pump that come with this, and you blow it up and you put it in between the seat. And it's like I have a bench or whatever, so sometimes I sleep in here. But man, you got options. You know what I'm saying? You actually have way more options than you have way more options than I have. If y'all have standard day cabs, you know what I'm saying? Us single axle guys, we limited, but it's I'm putting some information out there to where we not gonna be as limited or whatever. And like I say, man, it's y'all could make it happen. Y'all could make it happen in that day cab. But are y'all willing to be a little uncomfortable? Like I say, you might have to spend some money and stay at a hotel or something like that. But you could take those loads. You could. And I had something else that I wanted to say, but it's not coming to me. I really had one more thing I wanted to say, but I can't think of it. But if I do, I'll make another video. And again, if y'all hear that loud boom and the screen shaking and all of that, that's just me getting loaded. But y'all, be cool. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to hit y'all with another video from a single axle day cab driver. You know what I'm saying? And be cool.